Welcome everybody to another at-home table read. Tonight we're doing another unmade script, the draft of Green Lantern. It was supposed to star Jack Black in the leading role. Who knows how that one would have turned out? We're going to hear how it would have sounded tonight. Taking on action description for us tonight, we have Erik. In our lead Jack Blackian role as Judd, we have Jeremy. As his buddy and partner in crime, Seth, we have Hunter. As Corrine, the apple of Judd's eye, we have Mary Pat. I'm going to be reading for Abin Sur, the gentleman who gives Judd the ring. As Kilowag, along with a few others, we have Curtis. And as the totally normal, not a bad guy at all, Green Lantern Sinestro, we've got Johnny. All right, well, Erik, take us away.
Okay, The Green Lantern by Robert Smigel, inspired by Green Lantern Emerald Dawn 1 and 2. Exterior, space, night. The vista is spectacular, but a bit wobbly. Sci-fi intricately designed opening credits run under shots from space.
Order was established at the dawn of creation. It is the structure of social organization.
Interior, apartment, day. A cat is working a litter box. The whole thing upends, sending the cat tumbling. No credits run during the Earth scenes. Cut to wide shot of the apartment. Judd Plato, a somewhat slovenly fellow in his early 30s, has tripped over the litter box. He is probably hungover. The overturned box hasn't made the place that much worse. From the floor, Judd looks over at the cat.
That wasn't there. When did you move it?
Exterior, space, later. We shoot through the stars and planets, but the ride is treacherous and shaky. Credits continue.
Creation's growth was guided by random elements which were themselves the workings of perfect order.
Interior, furniture store, day. A row of very similar generic-looking wall units in an IKEA-like department store. Cut to Judd at work, dressed in a jumpsuit, wheeling a large bin filled with stacked chairs. A female customer throws her chewing gum in as Judd walks by.
It's not a trash bin.
Customers already walk by. Judd continues, resigned. Jed's friend Seth, just frail and soft enough to find Judd cool, approaches him with an affected tone.
Hey, you're the guy from that show. You were such a dude.
Judd waves him off, surreptitiously gesturing over there. Cut to over there, the row of wall units. A middle-aged woman customer is discussing them animatedly with Corrine, the beautiful floor manager. Judd and Seth are hidden from their sight.
Such a dude.
Seth is embarrassed. Exterior, space, later. Credits continue. From infinite space, widened a bit to reveal it viewed through the window of a spaceship. Widened more to reveal a green-gloved hand feebly operating the control panel.
Creation gave rise to sentient life forms whose sense of logic and reason were flawed.
Interior, furniture store, later. Corrine is chatting with her interested woman customer, indicating the incrementally different wall units.
The Excelsior has a 14-inch depth, so you can store your larger books. Your wedding albums?
They are distracted by Seth approaching Judd, still wheeling his bin.
Hey, you're the guy from that show. You were hot. You kick ass on that show.
Oh, thanks, man. It's on tonight at 8. I'm hot? Have you ever heard a real person speak?
Paris Hilt, she's not the only... It doesn't just mean hot.
Anyway, thanks, man. Gotta get back. Enjoy the show I'm on. Hi, just some guy who's seen me on TV. I'm on every week.
You're on a show, Judd?
Yeah. It's no big deal. I'm one of the main people.
Which one is this?
Oh, it's the one on the America Now network, channel 124. Yeah, a lot of people seem to be digging it. It's
The Continental, 13-inch depth. I'll take that. Continental.
Judge sheepishly resumes his job, walking over to the stack of box wall units, dragging out a Continental.
Not that one. The box is open.
She throws her gum into Judd's bin. Judd sighs. Exterior, space, later, the vista starts to wobble more than ever through the spaceship's window as credits continue.
Once the unreliable life forms became capable of interfering with the development of other beings, there came a great disturbance to the universe's sense of order.
Exterior bar, night. Pan, a generic-looking downtown area of Atlanta, landing at the Friday Styles bar. We hear some screams, some cheers coming from inside. Interior bar continuous. A scattered crowd is watching something on the TV screen. Pan faces anxious, excited, overweight woman. Hispanic couple, rowdy, red-faced sports guys. A cheering man with a son. Stumpy girl in a football jersey.
Thus was the need for an intergalactic order keepers recognized, and the Green Lantern Corps was formed.
Exterior spaceship continuous. The long silver spaceship wobbles as it streaks through the atmosphere. Credits continue.
The Corps is the root of all order and knowledge.
The ship breaks into Earth's atmosphere and hurtles toward Earth.
The Corps is without fear, without anger or corruption. The Corps has battled against the forces of chaos for a millennium. To serve is the ultimate honor.
Exterior empty desert canyon continuous. The ship crashes headfirst into the desert. End credits. Interior spaceship moments later. For the first time, we see Abin, the Green Lantern of Space Sector 2814. His bald head and face are deep red. Otherwise, he is humanoid. He sits weakly at his chair by the control panel, his Green Lantern costume tattered and torn, the holes revealing a bit of his red skin underneath. He is dying. His green ring on his right hand illuminates as it touches the Green Lantern like battery of power. A streak of green light emanates from the ring and shoots out. Exterior desert continuous. The streak of light shoots and extends beyond the desert horizon.
If there be a deserving one here, the ring will find my successor.
Exterior battlefield. Moments later, in a war-torn Middle Eastern country, a brave soldier carries his fallen buddy and takes out a guerrilla fighter. The green light hovers over the scene.
There must be one who is entirely without fear.
Exterior mountain peak. Moments later, a legless climber makes his way up a snowy, steep mountain amidst a blizzard, pulling himself up only with his arms. The green light hovers over the scene.
One whose fearlessness is matched only by integrity and character.
Exterior African village. Moments later, a small and older missionary woman is negotiating through landmines and fighting off African wild dogs to deliver medicine to a pregnant African woman. The green light hovers over the scene.
For the responsibilities of those in the Corps transcend mortal bounds.
Interior TV studio. Moments later, as a row of attractive contestants watch, we see Judd, also a contestant, wolf down the severed head of a coyote, fur, bones, eyes, teeth, and all.
This man is incredible. He has eaten a nose. He's going to that coyote's brain like it was candy. Judd Plato does not know fear.
Interior bar continuous. Everyone in the half-filled bar is going wild. They are watching Judd eating the coyote head on TV. In the back of the room, noticed by no one, the streak of green light is watching and pulsating, clearly impressed.
Have you ever seen bravery like this? Judd Plato.
Judd stands among the crowd, a beer in hand. Someone hands him another beer. A local reporter with a notepad is watching alongside him. Judd points to himself eating the coyote head on the screen.
That's what I'm talking about. No hesitation, full eye contact.
Judd, that's a coyote for real?
This isn't some David Copperfield shit, Zeke. Everything's real on that show, except the boobly zooblies.
A few guys laugh. The green light pulsates more. Could you spell that for me? Judd suddenly feels himself being pulled backwards.
I gotta go.
But the show's not over! Cut to TV screen. Judd is gnawing on the coyote's hind legs and tail.
Well, look at Judd go for the rear end. He's already proven his bravery.
Ew. Cut to interior bar continuous. Judd is retreating out of the bar, though he doesn't quite know why. His only friend in the joint, Seth, calls after him. He's by the table of tubby girls in makeup. God.
Where are you going, Judd? You got the whole table here waiting for you.
Hey, my kid wanted an autograph.
Can't right now.
Where's an example, dick?
Judd hurries out of the bar confused. Exterior bar. Moments later, the ray of green light is pulling Judd towards his car in the parking lot.
Okay, what? What is this green? What is the green thing?
The Corps is the creation of the Guardians of the Universe.
What? As Judd hears this, the light pushes him into his car and guides his hand toward the ignition key.
Who's that?
The Guardians are the highest of old minds in the universe.
Again, Judd peels out under the control of the green light.
Whoa, slow down, Green. Who's doing this?
Power without reason is...
Hey, $10.
The ray of green light momentarily slows the car down, forms a large human hand at the end of its ray, and tosses a green glowing 10 at the attendant. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
The car continues peeling out, driving rapidly down the highway under the green light's control as Abin continues.
Power without reason is chaos. Force without knowledge is
Shut
destruction.
up. No, you shut up. My car. Oh, my car.
Judd defiantly turns on the radio. It blares "What a Girl Wants" by Christina Aguilera. Judd is relieved to hear anything.
Yes. My car.
The radio signal fades and is replaced by static.
No.
Abin's voice appears on the radio.
Without the core, there would only be chaos and darkness.
No. Christina!
Judd starts to cry as the car starts taking him at 100 miles an hour.
The core is the ultimate knowledge, harnessed to ultimate power.
What do you want, voice?
Suddenly, the car takes off from the highway and soars into the sky, speeding over the country at 300 miles per hour.
Whoa, don't. Oh, I don't want to die.
Judd stops for a moment, emotionally and physically spent, and looks down at the vista.
Okay, I like this, but I still need to know what the fuck.
Chaos is routed. Order is maintained. The battery is the source.
I don't think you answered my question.
The car is flying at 600 miles per hour. Judd is now struggling against the G-forces.
The core is the knowledge. The battery. The power.
Answer my question. I said, what the?
Suddenly, the car descends rapidly as the ray of green light spirals toward the ground. Exterior, desert continuous. The car lands hard down in the desert canyon, right by Abin's crashed spaceship. Judd crawls out of the car.
Ow.
Judd sees the spaceship and is too tired to completely freak out.
What?
Wield the power. Maintain order.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm gone. I have a bar full of admirers. I have a cat with a hyperthyroid.
Judd turns to run away and is confronted by a giant 30-foot green projection of Abin's face.
It is a great honor.
Hi.
A responsibility that transcends your mortal bonds.
Okay.
Judd pulls out his cell phone, hits a button. Interior bar continuous. Seth, still near the table of impatient tubby girls, answers his cell phone.
Where the hell are you?
Intercut with exterior desert continuous. Judd, freaked, talks with Seth while eyeing the giant green Abin.
Just listen to me.
Get back here, man. These girls are going to leave, and 2 of them are totally passable.
What did we take the other day?
What day?
How much NyQuil did I take?
What? Not that much. You just fell asleep.
Can the shit have a delayed reaction?
What are you squealing about? It was a week ago.
This is a power greater than your finite minds can imagine.
I gotta go.
Judd hangs up. Seth is puzzled.
Okay, I'm back.
This is about survival of entire races, of worlds and cultures you've never even dreamed of.
The projected head suddenly disappears into infinity.
Oh. Hello? Head?
After a pause, Judd starts to leave again, relieved.
Okie dokie. Well, he'll be missed.
Suddenly, the green ray shoots under Judd, forming a green chair that slides under him.
Hey.
The ray adds a seat and shoulder belt that strap around Judd. The ray then sends the seat flying back toward the crashed spaceship and inside the door. Interior spaceship moments later. Judd lands on the floor across the deck as Abin, still seated by the controls. The ray of green light forming Judd's chair emanates from Abin's ring.
The ring and the battery are all you require. Be sober. Be vigilant. You are one of us now.
How's that?
I am Abin. I have served the Corps from space, sector 2814. I'm dying.
Wow, that sucks.
You've been chosen to be my successor.
No,
The ring has decided.
not happening.
Your wants are not my concern. The ring must be charged at the battery of power at regular intervals. Call for it, and it will appear.
Wait a minute. That costume. This is the green guy. Green Hornet.
Green Lantern.
Lantern. Wait. You're saying I'm a Green Lantern. Stop it. That's mind blowing. This is like the 8th most famous superhero.
The Guardians have chosen you through the ring. The ring has singled you out for your fearlessness and honesty.
Nope. Nope. Are you talking about the Dare Diner? I don't even win. I finished 3rd. I mean, that's a secret, but you're dying, so I don't think the network will care.
The ring knows your potential to overcome fear.
But I can only eat that stuff because I have a dead spot on my tongue. I bit a section off when I was 5. I was at the carnival riding the teacups, and I already had a sugar buzz from the fry.
Please, do not bore me in my final minutes. Fear is, for you, an intellectual exercise. It is a method of self-preservation linked to your species' survival instinct.
Judd's phone rings.
Sorry, you believe this thing works out here? Verizon.
Abin doesn't react. Judd picks it up. Intercut with exterior bar continuous. Seth is practically in tears standing in the parking lot area. He speaks on a cell phone via a wire earpiece.
You're an asshole. You blew this semi-pretty girls for me, and now I don't have a ride home.
I'm a Green Lantern.
We have a very tiny window here of getting sex while you're on TV. Maybe you're happy spinging it to Corrine, but... Sorry, you're what?
I'm Green Lantern.
Shut up and pick me up.
Seth, I swear on Corrine's ass. They pulled me out of the bar with this green light thingy, and now I'm in the desert with a dying guy right here who's making me the next Green Lantern.
Cut the bullshit.
Abin is overhearing the conversation.
No bullshit.
You're a Green Lantern. Come on, that's like the 9th most important superhero. Put the guy on.
What?
Put the dying guy on. I don't believe you.
Do you mind? He doesn't believe me.
He hands Abin the phone.
I am Abin Sur.
Okay, who is this? Cooper? How do I know this isn't a goof?
I haven't much time.
Say something sciency.
The ring must be charged at the battery of power once every one of your planetary revolutions.
24 hours, yeah, everybody knows that.
Okay, Seth, I think you're pissing him off. Sorry, Seth's way into the superhero stuff. Loser.
Come on, tell me something I can't read in a comic book.
The ring's green ray reaches into the cell phone. Exterior bar moments later. The green ray emerges from Seth's earpiece, forming a hand that bitch slaps Seth and then pulls him into the earpiece. Interior spaceship moments later. Seth emerges and tumbles out of the cell phone.
Ah!
Call for the battery, and it will appear.
Sure, will do.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
He's sorry, okay? So how's this? Why don't we just forget this ever happened? I'm obviously not the guy, and you, Abin?
Abin is silent.
You're liking this. You're mulling, letting it marinate. He's ruminating.
He's dying.
I think I know when my man Abin is ruminating.
Abin's body starts to decompose and form dust. Judd immediately starts vomiting.
Just give me a second.
What's wrong with you? You're supposed to be brave. You ate a coyote.
It's my dead spot. Oh, my tongue. I told him.
As they argue and Judd finishes, the green ray swirls around Abin's ring. The ring flies off Abin's hand and lands on Judd's right ring finger. Immediately, a Green Lantern suit materializes on Judd's body. Judd and Seth are stunned. Judd wipes the last of his puke off his mouth as Seth looks at him in the outfit. After another moment, Seth bursts out laughing, and Judd is pissed.
I'm sorry.
Judd is still annoyed. Seth holds it together.
Seriously. You're going to be great.
Exterior desert later. Judd stands at a cliff and looks at Seth. Bravo, man.
Just go for it?
Yeah, just imagine it. That's how it works.
Judd concentrates. The The ring's green ray lifts him off the ground and he starts to fly, terrified.
No! Put myself down!
Judd, you have to stop being scared. You're in control.
Right. Superhero in control.
It's cool. Flying is cool.
Flying is rad.
Judd starts zipping around the sky, maneuvering the ring.
Dude, I can make turns with this thing.
Yes, that's how it works, Judd.
From a high spot, Judd dives and streaks right towards Seth, wearing a confused face.
Wait, what's happening? What's happening? What?
Whoa!
At the last second, just as their faces are about to collide, Judd turns a hard right as Seth recoils.
Ha!
Asshole.
Judd produces a giant fist that goes right up to Seth's face. Seth is annoyed.
You want some of this? You want some of this? Huh? What do you call me?
Mr. Asshole.
That's better.
Come on, every Green Lantern does the big fist. You can conjure up anything with that ring.
Beg pardon.
Judd's ring produces a sword, which he swings wildly.
Care to duel, my aesthetic friend? Asthmatic.
That's great, Judd. The sheriff of Nottingham's going to be terrified.
Judd transforms the green light into nunchucks, which waves around with the skill of a novice air guitarist.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, you are an idiot. Okay, those look alright, but let's try and stretch it now. Go for something a bit more complex.
Okay, what's that mean?
Try and make something you can get all the details right on, something you're intimately familiar with.
Judd concentrates. After a bit, he extends his ring and produces a green ray. It forms a green recreation of teenage Britney Spears sitting in a short skirt as in her first album cover.
Really?
It was kind of stuck in my head for a year.
Yeah, I'd keep that to myself.
Oops. Exterior sky, crack of dawn. Judd is flying over a huge lake on his way home. His ring has created a green tow that pulls his car with Seth in it. The lantern, or battery power, which charges the ring, is in the back seat.
Green Lantern. He's the Green Lantern. He's a lantern that's green. He makes things that...
Are we home yet?
Dude, you're bored?
No, I'm just tired. I had 3 beers.
Don't throw me that. I'm a superhero. You're not buzzed. Look at this. Chitty chitty bang bang, Seth. People rent it, but you're living it.
Stop. I gotta take a piss.
Judd stops the car as Seth stumbles out. With his ring, Judd creates a green patch of grass off a highway for Seth to walk on and piss on. Judd is irritated as the mid-air piss takes forever.
Yo, let's make it happen.
Interior, Judd's apartment, morning. Seth is just waking up on Judd's couch.
Oh man, what time is it?
Judd is gargling mouthwash on his way out the door. He is in the full Green Lantern costume still.
Thanks for letting me crash. What are you doing?
Seth jumps off the couch to stop Judd.
Headed for work, Tonto. Gotta show Corrine who's the boss now. There's a new Judd in town. Everybody's talking about the new... Do I have a boner?
Judd, you can't let people know you're the Green Lantern.
Judd is blank.
Well, what's the point then?
To fight crime.
Sigh.
And if criminals know your identity, then you'll never have any downtime. They'll always be after you. Haven't you ever read a Green Lantern book?
No. Look, I gotta get something out of this. You're saying I have to fight crime and I can't redeem it for quality poon? Where's the justice in that?
Judd, if Corrine knows your identity, then she could become a target of your enemies. And you can't trust Corrine with a secret.
I'm trusting you.
Yeah, but Judd, I'm your best friend. And even I've thought about blackmailing you with this.
I get it. Shit.
Hey, come on. You're still Judd Plato, Mr. Fourth Round on the Dare Diner. Maybe she saw the show.
Interior furniture store day. Judd is riding with his bin, now filled with identical generic lamps, up the escalator.
Judd, can you come here?
Judd's eyes react as his heart races. He hurries up the escalator, leaving the bin of lamps to follow. Interior office day. Judd is in Corrine's office looking under a radiator.
Looks like mouse crap, Miss Kelly.
Oh no.
We can't get the exterminator in here pretty quick. We can get the exterminator in here pretty quick.
I just can't be in a room with mice.
No problem, Miss Kelly. We'll contact him. The mice are probably behind the wall.
I can't be here knowing that mice might be here as well.
Let me see what I can do.
Please. And if you could, I can't be in the room with their feces.
Right.
Corrine leaves the room.
Yeah. Well played.
He starts cleaning the mouse crap, and mocks Seth in an exaggerated nerd voice.
You can't let her know you're a superhero, because if you do, you'll freaking nerd. If you criminals know who you are, you'll never have any. I'm a dipshit. She has to think you're a dipshit too, or the universe will flurber.
Judd stops for a moment, then pulls the green ring out of his pocket.
She doesn't have to think I'm a loser.
Judd puts the ring on his finger. Cautiously, he starts to point it toward the mouse crap. The ring emanates its green ray of light and lifts the mouse crap off the floor. Judd waves the ring under the radiator, and all remaining mouse crap is lifted off the floor and held together in a small hovering ball. With the ring, Judd shoots the crap into the trash bin.
Nice.
Judd looks back at the radiator and points his ring again. The ring's light produces 10 green cats.
Let's make it happen.
The green cats immediately run toward the walls, looking for the mice as Judd takes a seat opposite Corrine's desk and relaxes a bit, checking out some photos of Corrine and friends on her bulletin board. A green cat jumps up toward Judd, holding a mouse, and breaks Judd's focus. The green cats continue looking for mice. Judd produces one more fat green cat with his ring just to sit with it on his lap and pet while the others do their work.
Yes. Faster. I'm not seeing mice.
Nice. The green cats continue in faster motion, dropping a few more mice at Judd's feet until they are done, at which point they sit in orderly fashion toward Judd, who produces 10 green Judd squeak toys. The cats play in ecstasy as Judd points at his ring toward the radiator cover, lifting it off the ground, revealing several holes in the wall.
Okay, number 12. It's only fair.
With his ring, he converts the fat green cat's body so it can stand on its hind legs and operate with its paws. Another ring zap, and the fat green cat is wearing overalls and a painter's hat. It rapidly starts to plaster the holes in the wall. Judd adjusts the overalls pants so that the fat green cat's ass peeks as it bends over.
Check it out.
The fat green cat continues and finishes up as the other green cats meow giggle with Judd.
Talk about your tender vittle.
The cats meow giggle more. The fat green cat turns around like, "What's with the laughing?"
Nothing, you're doing great.
The fat green cat resumes to more meow giggling. Suddenly the doorknob turns. Corrine is coming in. Judd immediately shoots a green ray at the doorknob with a hand at the end of it that holds the door closed.
Hello?
As this happens, Judd makes all the green cats disappear back in the ring, rushes to the radiator where he appears to be replacing the once hovering cover. Judd stops momentarily and points the ring toward his crotch. He then retracts the green hand, letting Corrine come in.
Wow. You're done?
Judd stands up and coolly turns to Corrine, revealing his over-enhanced crotch.
Not a big deal. Some spackling, cleaning. You won't have any mice now, that's for sure.
You are amazing.
Judd nods with very transparent false modesty.
This is so great. I don't have to use an exterminator anymore.
I guess not.
Corporate will really notice it in our budget. Thank you so much.
Interior furniture store moments later. Music unbearably chipper like Herb Albert's Tijuana Taxi. Judd glumly walks out. His bin of lamps is off its track and now blocking the up escalator. He hurriedly pulls it away. It's here at Judd's car later. Chippery music continues as Judd morosely pulls over to pick up Seth from work. Seth runs out of the Best Buy type store and gets in the car, pulling off his clip-on tie.
So, did she see the show?
Judd bitterly peels out, saying nothing. Exterior highway later. There's a ton of traffic. Chipper music continues as Judd steams in his car. He has not said a word to Seth.
Oh, here we go.
He sees that 2 cars have spun into the left wall, causing all the backed up traffic. Judd is disgusted.
Thanks for nothing.
A few cars behind him honk loudly.
Hong Kong.
Seth stares at Judd.
What?
Cars creep to an apparent halt. Judd gets out of the car. Enough's enough. Seth gets out and reacts to something in shock. Chipper music stops.
Judd, up ahead.
Oh, Lord.
There is a perfect circular hole in the highway. Several cars have fallen halfway through it. Many other cars have collided. The damage is blocking everything.
Judd,
What?
this is it.
What are you saying?
You.
I'm gonna die.
Judd, the ring.
Up ahead, some armed looters are already raiding cars. Frightened onlookers back away.
Oh, shit. Yeah, right. The Green Lantern.
You're the Green Lantern.
With the ring.
Judd takes it out of his pocket.
Not here. Go somewhere.
Oh, right. Go somewhere.
Go.
Judd slowly then more hurriedly maneuvers toward the side of the highway.
Excuse me. Sorry. Very sorry. Excuse me. I have something there. Gotta use the nature calls. Sorry.
Judd is ducked into the bushes on the side. He puts on the ring and concentrates. From his feet up, his clothes start to transform into the Green Lantern costume. Panicked, he grabs his wallet and cell phone just before the transformation hits them. The change continues upward until he is fully the Green Lantern.
Damn.
He hurriedly tucks his wallet and phone into his costume, but no pockets. Points the ring at his waistline. Ray shoots out pockets. He's ready and takes off. Seemingly out of nowhere, Judd shoots over the scene and hovers over the shocked and awed crowd.
Have no fear.
Seth makes a face, not sure what that was. Oh well, he's trying.
Is
Is
that-
the Green Lantern? Oh. Must be a new one, unless he's been eating.
Could be a thyroid thing.
Judd goes over after the looters first. He flies over them, terrified but determined.
Ugh.
The looters look at him like he's nuts, but also incredibly scary.
Drop the stuff.
Looters freeze, not sure what to do. Judd doesn't either. They start to run.
Whoa.
Judd fires the ring's ray, forming a couple of bottles. The ray then breaks over their heads. The looters panic and start shooting at Judd, who immediately creates a shield with his ray.
9.
Seth looks at Judd incredulously as the shield fights off the bullets.
That's right. Freaking garbage.
Judd creates a green giant broom, sweeping the looters into a giant dustpan. The crowd applauds. One of the looters defiantly throws a knife at the surprised Judd, who dodges it. It tears a bit of his uniform.
Scumbags.
The ray forms a green giant condom that unrolls down on the looters, trapping them inside. Onlookers are disturbed. Judd's cell phone rings and he picks it up. It's Seth.
Change that. Change it now.
I'm sorry, it just came out.
Just make it a jail cell. Now.
Judd changes it to a jail cell and onlookers appear relieved.
Look, I got it, okay? We can chat about this later.
You got it? What was with the 9? Don't say 9.
I get that. I don't know. I was scared.
You don't have to say things.
You're making this harder.
Judd hangs up and flies over to the area with the hole and trapped cars.
Stand back, citizens.
Maybe he was taking prednisone. That's the stuff that Jerry Lewis was on.
Right. Judd surveys the scene, quite a mess.
Wow.
Judd concentrates and conjures a large green tow truck with his ring. People are somewhat confused and underwhelmed. Judd lands near the truck and pulls out a few green cables.
Want to help me with these cables?
The onlooker starts to help.
Sweet. Okay, let's hook it up to the Impala first. You grab that side.
Seth is cringing. A woman onlooker speaks up.
Can't you do this faster?
Wow. Okay. I thought I was helping you.
Yeah, but the cops will come with a tow truck.
Right. Well, I'm not Superman.
As he thinks, the ring conjures up a green Superman who instantly lifts the cars out of the hole. The crowd cheers wildly.
You're welcome.
The green Superman retreats back into Judd's ring, and a huge green mysterious concentrate tar composite emerges. Using the ring almost like a hose, Judd fills the hole, and it hardens immediately as a green circle.
This is temporary, people. Proceed with caution.
Some cars are already off, practically running over Judd.
Whoa, okay.
Judd assumes a triumphant pose, figuring he'd better quit while ahead.
And so, my work here is done.
Suddenly, a green-yellow bolt shoots down, just missing Judd and creating a brand new perfect hole in the ground.
What?
Cars screech to a halt. A few slip partially into the hole.
Who did that?
Judd turns and sees the source of the bolt, a winged alien on a rooftop who fires another bolt right at Judd.
Holy shit.
Judd fires a green fist at the alien, who holds up a yellow shield, intercepting the fist and firing it back at Judd, who falls from the punch.
Holy shit.
The alien fires another bolt at Judd, who creates his own green shield to stop it. The bolt goes right through, however, just missing Judd, but creating another huge hole in the ground.
Shit.
Judd darts into the sky and immediately speed dials his cell phone as he dodges another bolt. Seth picks up the phone.
Yeah,
Who is this guy?
I have no idea.
He's an asshole.
I know.
I can't get my ring stuff to work.
It's the yellow thing.
What?
The bolts are yellow. Your ring has no power against anything yellow.
No one told me that.
Yes, the dying guy told us. You weren't paying attention.
I was too paying attention, and he did not.
Judd dodges another bolt, just barely.
Well, everybody knows that. It has to do with an impurity in the universe back when the Guardians...
Oh, yeah, whatever, Spock. What do I do now?
Go invisible.
Huh?
Go invisible. That way the guy can't see you or hit you.
That's good.
Judd concentrates with his ring and becomes invisible. However, his cell phone is still visible.
Okay.
Another bolt nearly hits him.
Lose the cell phone.
How will we talk?
One problem at a time.
Judd tosses the cell phone. The alien searches for him. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a green laser gun appears behind the alien, firing a laser that incinerates the alien.
Yow! I is a badass.
Judd materializes on the roof where the alien had stood. He is doing an obnoxious Terrell Owens-like dance.
Take it back to Mars, bitch. You're in my house. Anybody got my phone?
The crowd stares at Judd at his ring, sends out a green ray that scopes out the area. A green frog at the end of the ray sticks his tongue out and pulls in the cell phone. The ray retracts and Judd takes the phone from the frog.
Nice job.
The phone rings. It's Seth, calling from the highway again.
You're not supposed to kill things.
I'm not?
It's not good for the kids. You put them in a jail cell or a capsule. You let the authorities handle it.
The guy was a dick.
I'm just saying that's why the people are a little weirded out.
They are? I thought they were just, stupefied.
It's okay. You're a superhero. You're setting an example. You'll learn and they'll love you.
Wait. I'm supposed to be at my folks already. Tonight's dinner at home.
Okay, change and I'll wait for you.
You gonna fix these holes?
Yeah.
He starts to get to work. The green frog hops over, sticking his tongue out with another cell phone.
No, that's someone else's. Thanks.
Exterior suburban townhouse evening. A modest home situated over Plato Pharmacy, a small business owned by Judd's parents. Interior dining room continuous. The grim dinner table consists of Judd wearing a sweatshirt, his brother Dan, a young pharmacist wearing a shirt and tie, his brother George, few words, semi-retired, his mom Bonnie, serving dinner, doting on Dan, disappointed in Judd, not shy about it.
And I said, look, Zephyr Max, it's never going to be a cakewalk, but you better give it some serious thought because Triumanic's only gotten us so far. Sounded like you had it done perfectly. Well, I'm not sorry it held me up. Well, that's nothing compared to Judd here.
I told you there was traffic, Mom.
There's always traffic, Judd.
No, this was different.
Is that where the Green Lantern was? Green Lantern? Yeah, I heard there was a Green Lantern over on 87, fixing holes in the highway. Is that what held you up, Judd? Or are you busy eating the squirrel's uterus?
All right, Bonnie.
I hope you have room for custard.
That says.
Well, we have to live in this town. People know he's ours. They don't care that he was a mistake.
All right, Bonnie.
Yeah, Dan, the Green Lantern was there.
That's like the 12th most important superhero.
You know what? I'm gonna go.
See, I told you. He must have filled up on grasshopper scrotum or whatever he eats on that show.
I'm going.
Judd starts to leave.
Don't do anything crazy, like getting a girl or a real job.
All right, Bonnie. Judd, take care. Are you eliminated yet?
Soon, Dad. Soon.
Judd exits. Exterior house night. Judd is on his cell phone.
Meet me on Clark Street.
Exterior downtown streets night. A crappy, dangerous neighborhood. Judd is back in his Green Lantern suit, prowling the streets with Seth. Instead of pockets, Judd's equipped his suit now with a fanny pack-like belt with compartments for his wallet, cell phone, a can of Pringles, and sunblock.
This isn't how Green Lantern does it, Judd.
Whatever, friend. It's clobbering time.
That's not Green Lantern's line.
Who wants a taste of the green?
That sounds perverted. And Irish? Judd, I don't know what's bothering you, but if you want to kick ass so badly, you have to go find it. People aren't going to just come up to a superhero.
I'm not just out here to kick ass. How can you say that? You know me. I'm all about justice.
Right. Like paying me on that bet that Genesis would reunite. $50, remember?
Hey, Seth, gambling is an illicit activity that no superhero would condone by paying a debt.
Good one. So, why are we here again?
To meet out justice.
Can we met it out in time for Robot Chicken? Why don't you see what those cops are up to?
That's good. That's good.
Judd's green ring eavesdrops on the police car and plays it for Judd and Seth.
Look, you patrol a high school enough times, it's gonna happen.
I mean, they make it almost impossible for us.
This is perfect.
They know we're cops, and they don't give a damn.
Pushers.
One kid that Jerry had to deal with.
Where is he? Let's get him.
I mean, the tits on this girl every day, sticking them in his face.
And Seth are embarrassed.
They go for it?
What do you think? She really was 18, though we checked it out.
Smart.
Holy Christ. I saw her, she looked 25. And he said she banged like a French whore.
Okay, let's just hook into the dispatch radio.
Judd doesn't hear him, still listening.
Oh yeah, Chick has an older sister, taught her the ropes.
Nice.
Judd.
The girl was into everything. One day she was going for his cuffs.
Judd.
What?
You're not meting out justice.
2 more minutes.
A woman suddenly screams off camera. Judd and Seth turn. She has run out of a Circle K.
Cuffed him to the bed?
He and his sister.
Judd.
Eyes and runs off to the Circle K. Inside, 2 douchey-looking robbers are holding up a high school kid. Judd bursts in.
Wow, Green Lantern!
Yes, I am.
You're like the 10th most.
Yeah, I know. Let's do this.
The robbers fire guns at Judd. Judd points the ray at the bullets, turning them into flying popcorn kernels. He snatches a few and eats them.
Kettle.
The robbers' guns are out of bullets. Judd's ring, rings green ray zaps the guns, turning them into designer lady shoes. The robbers are puzzled.
Well, go ahead. Try them on.
Let's get out of here!
They run out of the store. Judd's ring conjures 2 green treadmills under their feet. They have sophisticated readouts.
Look at that. 60 calories in 10 minutes? Don't say this wasn't a wasted day.
2 cops in the patrol car pull over and arrive at the scene. Judd doesn't make the connection, then does.
They're all yours, officer. Whoa.
Seth gestures, don't say it.
You can cuff him now. Forget it.
The cops are a bit confused as Judd exits and notices the crowd that has gathered to witness this.
Folks, my work here is done. Time for the bird to fly.
Judd points his ring and soars upward to the delight of the crowd. He swoops back with a flourish and lifts Seth back up with him.
What are you doing? They can't know we're friends.
Jeez. I thought you'd dig it. Fine. Disguise.
Judd points the ring at Seth, giving him blonde, curly hair and a mustache.
Oh, that's great.
Just look happy, man. I'm giving the people an exit. Then we swoop over to Corrine's house.
Corrine's house?
She gets a glimpse of green. The seeds of lust are planted, and what the hell now?
Judd feels himself wobbling in the air.
What's up, Judd?
I feel like we're gonna fall or something.
The green light from Judd's ring is flickering a little bit. Uh-oh.
Oh shit, the ring.
What do you mean? Why is it so weak?
It's been 24 hours since you got the ring. You have to recharge it.
What? Says who?
The dying guy. Did you hear anything he said?
What kind of bullshit? Is this some corporate Enron thing?
They are starting to fall.
What are you talking about?
Like, dude, they do it on purpose, dude. Like that bulb that GE has that lasts forever. But they won't put it out because no one will buy bulbs.
This has nothing to do with that. Jesus, make it stop.
They're falling fast now.
I can't. It's too weak.
Then save it for the landing.
What?
Forget trying to fly. Think of something soft to land on.
Like what?
Just think, now.
Yeah.
Just before they land, Judd's ring conjures up a green giant race car shaped bed in the middle of the street. They land in it just in time. There is an odd quiet as everyone on the street stares at Judd and Seth on the giant bed. Judd notices everyone as he climbs out of the bed.
Ring. Went out.
Everyone's still silent. The bed is now blocking traffic.
Let me just get rid of this.
Judd attempts to move the bed with his ring, but the ring is totally spent. Judd and Seth try to move the bed, but it is huge. Judd looks out weakly.
We'll be back.
They hustle away as people are still bewildered.
A race car bed?
You said think of something soft? Mine was really soft.
Yeah, it was.
Interior Judd's apartment later. Judd is charging the ring with the Green Lantern battery.
The brightest day in blackest night. Say it.
What for? It's charging fine.
It's not magic, it's a vow. No evil shall escape my sight.
I wish I may, I wish I might.
Shut up.
Be as happy as Seth tonight.
Yeah, that's cute, Judd. That's real cute. Some mid-2000s homophobia, huh? But there's a lot about this you still need to learn.
Tell me, oh wise visitor from Comic-Con.
Being a Green Lantern is a job. It's not about banging Corrine
I smell jealous.
or proving something to your mom. This power comes with great responsibility.
No, it doesn't. That's the other superheroes, like Superman, Spider-Man.
Judd, that goes for every superhero. It's a universal truth that Spider-Man, actually his Uncle Ben said it. The point is,
Judd has conjured a green babe who is opening green pistachio nuts and feeding them to Judd on his couch.
you got this power for a reason, and you are being judged on how you use it, and you'll have to answer for it, Judd. There will be consequences.
I got some green on my fingers.
The babe starts to lick the green off of Judd's fingers. Judd's cat rushes
Don't
in
you do
and
that to Grogu. You leave him out of this.
Judd tries to shoo the cat. Be nice to Grogu, man. Exterior, planet OA. Continuous. The
Actually,
yellow-
it's Oa.
Sorry. The yellow futuristic planet inhabited by the Guardians of the Universe. Interior, Council of the Guardians continuous. The Guardians, small elderly blue men with large heads and identical red robes, sit in a sparse futuristic room watching a huge green monitor. On the monitor is the scene in Judd's apartment with the green babe, the pistachios, the licking, the cat, and all. They are concerned.
The one who has succeeded Abin Sur wields the power ring most recklessly.
Surely Abin's ring chose a worthy successor, and he displays the requisite fearlessness both in practice and on cable television.
Then his training is insufficient.
Perhaps the criteria for choosing Green Lanterns needs to be increased to include qualities like humility.
They watch Judd throw his cat across the room.
Intelligence.
Emotional maturity.
The criteria of fearlessness has served us well for eons. Let us give the one in Sector 2814 sufficient time to prove himself.
Judd has put some pistachios on his toes for the babe to lick off. Seth is consoling the poor cat.
Very well. We shall monitor his activity in the coming days. But for now, I can't watch this.
Me neither.
Understood.
Switch off the monitor. Interior furniture store the next day. Judd is struggling to push a very heavy bin filled with several geometric bed frames. A woman customer walks by and tosses a can of Diet Coke into the bin. Judd steams, doesn't need this shit. He puts on his green ring, creating floating green tongs with his ray that lift the can out of the bin and pour the remaining contents into the unsuspecting woman's handbag. Judd quickly puts the ring away. Interior Corrine's office later. Corrine is chatting with Amy and assistant manager.
He was really cute, and he was an investment banker.
Oh, nice.
I know. So far, so good, right? But this fat, curly-haired brunette walks by.
How fat?
You know, fat. Fatter than me. 125?
Gross. Interior furniture store continuous. Judd is about 10 feet away from the door. He is hearing everything through a tiny green earpiece he holds to his ear.
And I could see it in his eyes. 5 minutes later, he's at her table.
Asshole. A floor supervisor stares at Judd for a moment. Judd scratches his ear and smiles as if to explain his stance. The supervisor continues to stare. Judd quietly pulls the piece out of his ear. The supervisor walks away. Judd walks a bit closer toward the wall near Corrine's office, positioning himself where no one will see. He quickly points the ring to his right ear and turns it into a large green dog's ear. He resumes listening.
I wasn't mad though, cause I'm just looking to have fun too. It's not the right guy.
Like cute and an investment banker.
Stop. He doesn't have to be rich, rich. Just not a total loser.
You mean like every guy here? The judge steams and retracts the dog ear. Cut to Corrine and Amy coming out of Corrine's office. Judge sees them and instinctively tries to hide, even though they have no clue what he is doing. Judd cops a stare at Corrine's ass. Damn, he gets madder. Screw this. Interior furniture store bathroom moments later. Judd has opened the window in the bathroom as far as possible. He double checks that no one is around and immediately transforms himself into the Green Lantern. He points the ring at the window, opening and flies out, briefly catching his foot on the windowsill. Exterior furniture store moments later. Judd in Green Lantern outfit hovering in the sky outside the store. He flies a bit and finds the window of Corrine's office. Corrine is back in there. He thinks for a moment and flies off. Exterior city moments later. Judd has flown to a more crowded area looking for trouble. Unfortunately, everything is placid. Exterior city street moments later. Judd eyes an elderly woman trying to cross a wide street. She makes it. Oh, well. Exterior fire department moments later. Judd zips over to see if there's a problem. Nothing peeks inside. Some firemen are playing billiards. Wow. Exterior skyscraper moments later. Judd passes a couple of skyscrapers discouraged, then notices a scaffold on a very high floor. A window washer goes about his daily business. Judd eyes him and thinks. Judd pulls out his cell phone and dials. Intercut with interior Best Buy type store continuous. Seth, standing in his uniform, checks his cell phone, sees who it's from, and answers it.
What is it?
Yeah, look, I want some Corrine. And I'm thinking about doing something that you're probably going to say I shouldn't, but I gotta ask.
What is it?
You know what? Forget it.
Judd hangs up and points his ring at the scaffolding.
Invisible.
The ray goes invisible and nudges the scaffolding, sending the window washer falling and screaming.
Okie doke.
As the crowd below screams, Judd flies in from seemingly nowhere, actually from a landing, and points his ring at the falling window washer, creating a giant green trampoline underneath him. The window washer bounces high off the trampoline, which disappears, and Judd catches him with a bit of difficulty at first, but then smoothly carrying him in the air with an aid of the ring. The crowd cheers wildly.
Ay, Dios mío, it's a miracle.
No problem.
With that, Judd starts to fly off the window washer. The crowd is briefly confused, but chooses to cheer.
Where are they going?
Maybe he's taking him to a hospital for precautions?
That's good. Senor, I'm taking you to the hospital.
I'm fine. Gracias.
Please. I know better. I'm heroic. I think there's one around here.
Judd has flown the window washer all the way back to the vicinity of his furniture store.
I'm okay.
Judd flies past Corrine's window. She doesn't notice. Judd flies past again. This time, he briefly kicks the upper window.
Where's the hospital?
Judd flies past one more time. This time, Corrine is at the window. He flies a bit more slowly. Interior furniture store moments later. Judd has entered the store with the window washer. Everybody turns and notices. Judd addresses the supervisor, but speaks for all to hear in slightly affected superhero tones.
Pardon me. I just saved this gentleman who fell off a scaffolding. I can't seem to find a hospital around here.
You saved this man?
Corrine hurries forward, clearly awed by Judd.
I saw him. I saw him out of my window.
Perhaps you can help me. I'm Green Lantern.
Yes, of course. I can help you. The Mercy Hospital's probably the closest. You go north on 84.
Yeah, I was gonna fly.
Oh, well.
Exterior sky moments later. Judd is flying, carrying a smiling Corrine who offers directions and the confused window washer. Interior Mercy Hospital ER waiting room later. Judd and Corrine bringing the window washer to the triage desk.
I just saved this gentleman from falling off a scaffold. See that he's all right.
Will do. What type of insurance?
I don't have.
Turns to Green Lantern, who is gone, along with Corrine.
Proof of residency?
The window washer bolts. Interior, romantic restaurant. Later, Judd, still in Green Lantern uniform, is bullshitting superhero style over dessert and wine with the still starstruck Corrine. The maitre d' comes over and tears up the bill. Judd shrugs humbly. Exterior, tree-lined street. Later, Judd and Corrine are walking and chatting. Judd notices a cat in the tree, but continues chatting and walking as his ring sends a green hand behind him that pulls the cat out of the tree and flies over to its owner, delivering the cat to her bewilderment. Exterior Corrine's house. Later, Judd slash Lantern and Corrine make out at her front door. Suddenly, Telle-Teg, a man in a suit with an oversized bald head, runs up to him.
You are the one they call Green Lantern.
Yeah. What? Want a picture? What?
I must speak with you. It is of the utmost importance.
Excuse me, Corrine.
Judd takes Telle-Teg out of earshot.
This isn't the prime time, Kojak.
But you are a target. The TikTok seek the Green Lanterns to take them out.
Wait, what? What are... The who?
I am Telle-Teg. I have escaped my planet of Tic-Tac via teleport. My Detto flare distracts the patrol. The qual bolts, the deflected,
Whoa,
were...
Time out, science. Not my thing. English or bust.
They have built a transformer bridge to your pulse matter universe. They will trace your whereabouts if I have. You must...
I mustn't, okay? Not tonight. Habla? So take it back to Planet Cockblock and we'll chat tomorrow.
But time is...
Of the essence? Yeah, so's my dick.
Telle-Teg appears puzzled.
Sorry, that was weak, but I think we understand each other, right? I'm gonna go turn on the little Green Lantern if you...
But I must.
Judd zaps him with the ring as he approaches the door.
God.
Exterior Baja Beach day. Telle-Teg is suddenly in the same position in the middle of an outdoor bar at the beach resort. A Mexican waiter hands him a strawberry daiquiri.
Green Lantern, where are you?
Exterior Corrine's house. Later, Judge slash Lantern and Corrine make out at her front door.
Wow, I just can't believe this is happening.
I know. Perhaps it was fate that window washer happened to fall and me happening to save him.
And happening to pass by my office. It had to be. You're just so incredible and hot compared to guys I'm used to.
Judd knows this, but can't help but feel a little hurt.
And I'm like so comfortable with you. I thought I'd be intimidated, but I feel so safe with you.
Yeah, well, I'm a superhero.
So come on in, Green. Come on.
I really should be turning in. I like to get started early.
Okay, will I see you again?
Sure. I know where you work.
She smiles weakly. Interior, Judd's apartment, night. Judd, in his underwear, is reviewing what happened with Seth. Numerous 2-foot-tall green elves, male and female, are changing his sheets and cleaning his place with green Swiffers.
I just got bummed. I wanted her to like me, not the green me.
Since when?
I'm sorry, nothing turns me on more than a girl who's actually attracted to me.
I mean, wow, all that work and you blow it by having a soul.
Widen / reveal. Interior Council of Guardians continuous. The Guardians are watching this exchange of their monitor. They are obviously pleased.
I mean, you made a guy fall.
Yeah, but it's not for nothing.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, now I have an in with the girl. Now I use that and it gets her to like the real me.
No.
I know it sounds all herky-jerky, but it's poetry up here.
The Guardians are deflated. On the monitor, a green elf walks in with a slightly overcooked pizza.
Perfect. Really, I love bubbles.
I don't believe it. This is really how you want to use your powers.
Well, more like this.
He conjures a glowing green Corrine who starts to lap dance for him.
She's green, Judd. That does it for you?
You get used to it.
Suddenly, to his horror, Judd dematerializes.
Yow!
He's gone. Seth is left with the green Corrine.
Yeah.
Suddenly, the green elf dives in and starts making out with the green Corrine. Seth sighs. Exterior planet Oa. Later. Judd finds himself beamed into the strange planet of Oa. Backed in his lantern uniform, he is surrounded by 4 green lanterns from alternate sectors of the universe.
Ow! What the?
The orange-beaked Tomar-Re, I hope I said that right, addresses him.
The Guardians have summoned you. You are on the planet Oa.
Judd pulls out his cell phone, panicked.
Your signal will not work here.
It's Verizon.
Oh, boy. They look at him blankly.
What are you dudes wearing?
We are each Green Lanterns assigned to alternate sectors of the universe. I am Tomar-Re of the planet Zudar. This is,
Judd looks up at Salakk, a crabby green lantern with 4 arms and a purple elongated football-shaped head. Arnold?
Salakk, Green Lantern of Slagia and Sector 1418.
Oh, so I'm not the only Green Lantern.
Don't you know anything?
Sinestro, a refined humanoid Green Lantern with a beet red face, slicked black hair, and pencil-thin mustache, chimes in.
Of course not. His planet perspires ignorance.
Yes, there are thousands of Green Lanterns. This is Sinestro of Krugar in Sector 1417.
The most orderly sector in the universe.
Medphyll, a Green Lantern with a brown face, 1 eye, and leaves for hair.
Medphyll, Green Lantern of J586.
You have some leaves on your head, just right up there.
Medphyll touches his head curiously.
Medphyll is a plant creature.
Yeah, I know. That was just
Disrespectful!
This is Zax of Zaus.
Zax is a tiny grasshopper-like Green Lantern.
right. Okay, no jokes. How are you? You're not funny at all.
You require training and orientation. We located you by tracing your ring's activity.
Oh, all of it.
Cut to flashback exterior movie theater day. Judd is in the back of a long ticket buyer's line for a Chronicles of Narnia type movie. He quietly uses the ring to rotate everything on the street but the line itself. Now in front, he turns around and steps to the box office as the others online, mostly children, are distraught and confused. Wow, man. Flashback exterior field day. Judd has conjured the green original Beatles with his ring. All right, that's genius. They perform and sing Please, Please Me on a green stage. Judd jumps on the stage and grabs John's microphone, taking over the lead vocals. Conjured green girls in the audience scream for Judd as the Beatles continue confused. Judd gratuitously smashes his guitar. Exterior planet Oa, continuous.
Yes, all.
Pistachio nuts.
Let us move forward. To the book.
The others follow him, flying into a high-tech domed yellow building. Interior Owen building, continuous. They take a moving sidewalk to another high-tech domed area. Judd notices green lanterns everywhere.
I'm loving this place. So future.
Wyatt, no one speaks here but the book. Order will not be compromised.
What's the? Oh, mama.
Judd has arrived inside the dome. He and the others stand before the enormous green hardcover book.
On these revered pages lies the knowledge of the Guardians. Our rings will translate its text into words you know. Watch and learn.
The book opens itself to the section highlighting Legion's origins, the 1087th achievement. Judd watches the pages and hears the voice of a Guardian read the words on the page. Illustrations also tell the story of, Chicky?
In Sector 407, at the parting of the Greater Magellanic Clouds, a small planet, Chick-Tick, orbits a brown dwarf star. The Chick-Ticky were a sentient and highly technological species, like most hive societies.
Tomar-Re listens attentively. Judd strains to follow.
They were relentlessly expansionist, first conquering the planet, then blazing a trail of destruction and plunder across the galaxies. The Guardians knew appeasement was impossible, that strategic containment would prove ephemeral, and that the dictates of order and justice do not permit genocide. When the
Judd is nodding off.
surviving Chick-Ticky were contained by the Green Lantern Corps. Are you getting all this?
Judd snaps to order.
What? Yeah. The Chi-Chis, they went to the Green Lantern Corps.
Suddenly the heads of 4 Guardians project above the book.
His intent is pure.
Yes, his desires compromised by the distinct functional deficiencies.
What?
We made preparations for this circumstance. Observe.
The book recedes, an enormous monitor shoots up in front of it. Muppet-like characters sing a bouncy tune.
On a planet far and round, a small brown star lived a species called the Tick-Ticky. Hey, I was getting the book.
Just watch.
Ugh.
Puppets act out the song as the other Muppet-like characters sing.
They were like big ants, but they wore no pants. Oh, the species called the Tick-Ticky.
Judd smiles. He's getting into it.
But they weren't content to stay in their hives, so they conquered Tick-Tick, losing lots of lives. Then they took their crusade into overdrive. It was the time to stop the Tick-Ticky. Then what?
Tomar-Re looks at Judd incredulously.
The Guardians wouldn't kill them because genocide's not allowed. So the Green Lantern Corps drove them back to Tick-Tick and sealed it with an energy cloud. Now they can't escape from the close terrain of the species called the Tick-Ticky. Give praise to the Guardians for order maintained with the species called the Tick-Ticky.
The screen disappears. Judd applauds.
Whoa! That was really fun.
Commence his training at once.
The Guardians disappear.
I assume you have questions. We will answer as we are able.
Well, like I said, I loved it.
Everyone looks at him blankly.
Loved it. The lyrics, the singing, great story. What does this all have to do with me?
You are a part of a greater continuum, spanning galaxies and a millennia. You are merely one of thousands committed to defending the forces of justice and order.
Oh,
You may inquire further.
well, okay. I have to ask. Have you ever tried to eat his hair?
Quiet! You must understand. Our rings see the Tick-Ticky on a rampage for power. They are seeking Green Lanterns to direct them to Oa.
Wait, you mean those ants on TV? They didn't look anything like the yellow Martian guy who shot at me.
It wasn't an alien. It was an alien, not a Martian.
His form may have been different, but the Guardians reveal only what we are meant to know.
Ooh.
Our sectors in Oa could be under siege, and every Green Lantern must be prepared.
Salakk. His will is manifest. It is merely clouded by the culture of ignorance run rampant on this planet.
Yeah. Yeah, what he said.
He will benefit from one of our most highly regarded instructors.
Cool.
Kilowag, 8'3", 600 pounds, all muscle, fanged and orange-skulled, bursts in and leans into Judd.
Where is he? Open at him, poser. I'm Kilowag and you're my meat.
Bring it on.
Zax nods excitedly. Montage, Kilowag and Judge / Green Lantern are flying in space.
Not too bad for a diaper case.
Yeah, I can kick it if need be.
Kilowag suddenly takes off at lightning speed, a green streak. He disappears over the horizon and returns behind Judd, grabbing his shirt tightly with his fist.
That's one lap around the planet. I got you on you, poo butt. Don't let me orbit you again or you're doing laps all day.
Kilowag firing green knives at Judd, whose ring produces individual metal claws to catch them.
No blanket shielding. Grab each one of them, girly.
Ring. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, 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 ring.
Don't move your legs.
Kilowag watches as Zax, the grasshopper-like Green Lantern, and Judd compete. Their rings have each projected a pair of green human hands. Judd's green palms are face down directly over Zax's, which are face up. Zax's hands repeatedly slap Judd's before Judd can pull them back. At one point, Zax is reading a Zoxian magazine, still beating Judd.
You can't beat a Zoxian? Look at you. You got a reflex of a penguin and Alzheimer's.
What?
You know what I'm saying.
Kilowag's ring creates a green cougar that Judd fights off with his ring's fists. Kilowag sends another cougar at Judd, then another, and another, and then 3 at a time. As Judd ring continues to fight them off, Kilowag sends more and more cougars coming at Judd faster and faster.
Wait, stop.
Kilowag momentarily stops the onslaught.
This is never going to happen in real life. That's like 30 cougars.
I know that. But now when only 20 cougars come after you, it'll be a piece of cake.
Judd looks at him like he's nuts, but is instantly attacked by new cougars to fend off. Judd collapses onto his bunk. Kilowag is playing a projection of the film Basic Instinct in the sky as Judd watches, bewildered. Kilowag then fires a large boulder at Judd. Judd's ring conjures 2 crossed Sharon Stone legs, which barely protect him from the boulder. He is knocked to the ground.
What happened?
Weak.
Kilowag's ring forms a fist and punches a dazed Judd in the face. Judd counters by again conjuring and sending Sharon Stone's legs at Kilowag, accomplishing nothing.
Focus, you bum.
Kilowag's ring has a green machine gun firing bullets at Judd. Judd, more focused, confidently fends them off, first turning them into bubbles.
Nice. Switch.
As he continues firing, Judd now creates rapid-fire miniature shields for every bullet.
Good. Again.
This time, Judd creates green Secret Servicemen who, in rapid succession, take the bullets for Judd. Finally, there is a huge pile of green Secret Servicemen at his feet. This time, Kilowag is weirded out.
That's messed up.
It's called Flare.
Messed up.
You share an odd smile? Tomar-Re is bound to a chair that hangs over a swamp outside the Citadel, where the Guardians reside.
Okay. Ring challenge. Tomar is bound by 2 locks, one on my side and one on yours. Whichever ring frees him first, Tomar will escape from that side. And whichever ring catches him first, pulls him to its side and wins. Got it?
Let's go.
1 on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Kilowag and Judd both point their rings at the rope holding up Tomar-Re's chair. They burn the rope, sending Tomar-Re falling straight into the swamp. Kilowag and Judd explode in laughter as Tomar-Re lies, confused and gooey. Kilowag and Judd wrestling each other. In order to compete, Judd is operating within a huge transparent green version of himself. Zax and Tomar-Re watch mystified as they recklessly roll around, pounce on each other, laughing, and inadvertently damaging property outside the Citadel. Sinestro seethes. Interior bunk room night. Judd is lying on his bunk bed, awake.
Kilowag.
Kilowag, in the much larger upper bunk, awakens.
What is it, Cruiser?
Am I gonna go back soon?
Got a lady friend, huh?
Kinda. And a cat.
I had to leave the lady. Left my planet to become a Green Lantern.
Wow. What'd she look like?
Nice package. 7'9", not too showy. She's a 63C cup.
Sweet.
Just right. You gotta make the sacrifice.
Yeah, well, maybe I should see her one more time. Hey, you can come too. You love her.
Huh? We gotta train.
Seriously, great fruit, food, incredible dirt, and water. You deserve a break, after all. You've given up.
We couldn't go long.
Oh, you know something? You're the only guy here who'd fit in. You rock it.
Kilowag takes in the compliment. Exterior Olive Garden day. Judd and Kilowag in civilian clothes are enjoying lunch at the outdoor cafe of the Olive Garden in Judd's neighborhood. Judd is on his cell phone.
Yeah, we're coming over. Yeah, I got a lot to tell you. You're gonna love them.
Kilowag eats his beer mug.
That's not for eating.
Interior Judd's apartment later. Seth sits protectively as Kilowag stomps around the apartment like a caged animal. Judd reassures Seth.
He's a poozer. Now he's a fighting machine.
He had 18 beers, but he's a kitten, I'm telling you.
1 week of training.
Yep, 1 week. I'm gonna split.
Already?
I gotta see her tonight. I know what I'm doing. Hey, Kilowag, how about Seth and you watch a movie while I catch up with my lady friend? I got some DVDs here.
Judd pulls out a few DVDs, including the timeless classic Goodfellas, which Kilowag grabs and eats.
Yeah, that's a classic. Scorsese. Okay, so Seth, you'll entertain Kilowag.
Seth glares at Judd, and Kilowag burns off some energy.
And then we'll catch up. Have fun, guys. Don't eat the cat.
He leaves. Interior Corrine's living room later. Judd, in Green Lantern costume, has just entered. He is carrying a bouquet of green flowers and a green box of chocolates.
These are so sweet.
This is a lovely place, Corrine.
Thank you, Green. I was worried you were never going to call. I thought I was back to Loserville for me.
Judd's a bit hurt once again.
Why don't we just hang out here tonight? Watch TV, talk.
You know what? I would love that. I have had the worst day. There were these two women who just did not know what they wanted, and meanwhile, I had to plan my vacation to Aruba, and
Judd quickly points his ring at Corrine and fast forwards her conversation until he gets to the part where they start making out. Wow. After a bit of that.
okay, that's better.
Yes. Oh, it's 8 p.m.
Judd hits the couch and turns the TV remote to his reality show, which has already started. Corrine joins him, but moves toward the remote.
What's this?
You haven't seen the Dare Diner? It's the coolest show on television. Everyone's talking about it.
Everyone, where?
You'll see it. It's like Fear Factor, but only the eating part.
On the screen, a male contestant is eating a large goose egg. Oh my god, including the shell.
That guy's nothing.
Oh my GD. This is so gross. I can't be looking at this.
She quickly turns the remote to anything else.
Hey, I swear it gets better. That dude doesn't know what he's doing. That's not how you eat an eggshell.
Oh boy. Judd switches the remote back to his show.
Green!
Cut to TV screen continuous. As dramatic music plays, judges at a table are indicating marks for the male contestant. 2 7s and an 8.
Oh, the judges did not like the way Craig took the shell off, peeling it instead of biting into it.
Judd is stepping up to the table.
Now let's see if Judd can eat this entire snake. Official degree of difficulty? 9.
A gun is fired, and Judd starts to wolf down the snake. Cut to interior Corrine's living room. Continuous.
He's starting with the tail. Oh, he's having no trouble so far.
Oh my GD. It's Judd from work.
Wait, hold the phone. You know Judd Plato?
Not like this. Gross. He's such a Federline.
Judd Plato's a badass. He's the coolest guy on TV.
He's disgusting, Green.
I think you're misjudging Judd Plato. Maybe you need to see the episode where he drinks a frog through a straw.
I can't be hearing this.
Interior Judd's apartment. Continuous. Seth and Kilowag are watching. Oh my God! Superman Returns.
This is hilarious. Killing me.
No, you're not wrong. Kilowag tears off a piece of the couch and eats it as Seth smiles politely. Interior Corrine's living room moments later.
He's awful. And what do you mean he's hung like a horse?
It's just something I read.
I don't even want to look at him.
She grabs the remote and turns the channel. It plays Cali High, an OC kind of show.
That's better.
On the TV, two bitchy girls on the line at the student lounge cutting in front of the smart girl.
2 lattes, tall and skinny.
Right, because nothing can ever be too tall or too thin, even your beverages.
Corrine smiles, enjoying the patter. Judd is bored, but smiles politely. On TV, some handsome guy walks over to the smart girl.
Hey,
Hey.
I thought your presentation was really cool today.
Oh my God. Judd tries to enjoy it. Suddenly, Judd's ring shoots a green ray at the remote, forming a hand that changes the channel back. The hand immediately retreats. The host of the Dare Diner is presenting Judd with a gold object.
What happened?
I don't know.
Judd, you are coming back next week. You get another golden rectum.
Huh?
Did you turn it? I was watching.
Of course not. It's over anyway. Judd Plato kicked butt again.
Whatever.
On the TV, two more hot people are having a talk on Cali High.
What are you doing here?
I should have gone to the dance with you.
That's why you're here? To tell me that?
Corrine is settling in, enjoying this. Judd puts his arm around her and tries again to tolerate this crap. It's not easy.
And I thought we could hang out.
Now, see, this isn't gonna work, Dylan. Dinner and a movie on Friday, I understand. I can put it in my BlackBerry. Showing up at my doorstep at 10:30 and saying you wanna hang out?
Judd is starting to sweat and bite his lip.
Dinner and a movie. Then write it down.
But something will happen.
What?
Yeah, you'll happen, Ryan. You're drama. And I don't want drama.
Suddenly, the ring shoots another ray that forms a large leg and booted foot that kicks the TV screen in, smashing it to pieces. Wow.
What the hell? They were about to make up.
Judd gets up to leave.
I'm sorry, I need to go.
Who's gonna clean this?
Judd's ring creates a green housekeeper that starts sweeping up most of the broken TV. Corrine immediately bosses her around. What?
You're gonna need to mop that glass.
No.
Judd's ring zaps a green plasma TV on the Corrine's wall. It is playing the same crappy show in green.
Can you fix the color?
I said I gotta. Whoa!
To his surprise and horror, Judge suddenly dematerializes and disappears. Corrine gets back into the TV show. Didn't even notice. Exterior, planet Oa, day. Judge materializes again on Oa, where Salakk waits for him.
Ow! What?
No more games.
Salakk angrily presses his ring against Judd's. He addresses Judd's ring.
Begin full environmental playback. Access ring memory sectors 2817, 2816, 2815.
What's your deal? I was on leave.
Beginning full environmental playback.
What?
Flash of green light fills the screen. Interior spaceship continuous. Suddenly, Judd and Salakk are completely green holograms inside the same spaceship where Abin Sur summoned Judd. Only now the spaceship is restored and functioning, and Abin Sur is at the controls.
What's this now? Hey, it's the dead guy.
He's not dead. Yet. We are watching a playback of his demise.
Abin Sur operates the controls with his power ring, firing into a meteor storm.
Cool. Look at him shoot those meteors. Not bad, Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
Suddenly, Legion, an enormous yellow robotic monster, crashes through the back of the cockpit area.
Abin Sur, take us to Oa. Conquest is our destiny.
Dear Lord, bail, dead guy, bail.
Can't hear you.
I gave you my answer before.
We didn't like your answer, Abin.
Abin Sur's ring fires a giant green pick that tears off machinery on the ceiling, dropping the wreckage on Legion. Legion shakes it off.
Just zap the bitch ass.
It's yellow. Please tell me you know about that.
Yeah, right.
Abin flashes the ring out toward the window.
He's signaling for help.
You guys gonna show up or what?
I never received it in time. My sector is way across the universe.
Legion grabs Abin and throws him across the room into the wreckage. Abin's ring attempts to block Legion by pulling up the floor panels. Legion tears them down and tosses one at Abin.
You are only one, and we are many. You are dying. Where is Oa?
Abin pulls a lever, opening an escape hatch near Legion.
No.
There it is.
Judd attempts to high-five Salakk, who leaves him hanging. Legion is sucked out of the ship and propelled into space. Abin is dying, though, and the ship is spinning out of control.
Okay, I know what happens here.
Don't want to stay for this.
Abin Sur summons his remaining strength and struggles to right the ship, but he knows he's doomed.
Brave dude.
Find him, Ring. Find the one who is without fear, who shall carry on to protect all I die for.
Judd is solemn for the first time in the film. Salakk takes notice. The spaceship shakes more.
Okay, we can go.
Salakk's ring touches Judd's. Flash of green light. Interior Owen building continuous. Judd and Salakk are full bodies again. In Oa with Tomar-Re, Medphyll, Sinestro, and Zax.
Are you all right?
Yeah, hey Tomar. Yeah, I'm back.
And do you understand now?
I hate that guy. But who was he?
That is Legion. We believe it to be a collective of all the Chick-Chicky amassed as one.
Wow. All those ants hooking up in one big glob.
Chick-Chicky.
Now, who's the guy with the wings and the bolts who went after me?
I was a single chick in humanoid form.
The Chick-Chicky assesses the challenge each lantern presents and expand accordingly.
Sinestro, we do not know that for a fact. We are speculating based on their pattern of behavior.
And on you.
Zax.
Someone had to say it. You're all scared.
Indeed. It is a wonder the Guardians tolerate such a simple mark as a core member. The Chick-Chicky will trace you and come for you again.
Bald guy said.
Telle-Teg, an escaped prisoner of the Chick-Chicky. Our ring showed him directly in your trail. Had we not intervened and taken you to the hidden sector of Oa, here's what would have happened.
Tomar-Re projects an image of a large winged yellow alien sending a bolt into Corrine's house and leaving a huge hole.
Holy crap! She's not there, is she?
Oh, she would be at work.
Work.
Another image. The larger winged yellow alien tosses a bolt at the furniture store, creating a giant perfect circular hole. Customers and workers are panicked.
Oh my GD, those poor people.
As the alien looks for the green lantern in the store, both customers and workers start making off with the furniture and running out via the giant hole.
Your planet is a cesspool.
Oh, like you wouldn't.
The image disappears.
I see renewed commitment in him.
Hell yeah. I want to kill that yellow mother.
That is not the way of the Guardians. Your impulsiveness requires further guidance.
Holy crap, Kilowag, I left him there.
Never mind him. You've corrupted his will.
They flash on a monitor showing Kilowag still on Earth. He is half naked and drunk, showing a couple of homeless guys a green dragon, which he then fights with.
Wait, so that really is happening.
Yes,
I can't believe I'm missing that.
we are sending you back to Earth,
Yes.
where your flaws will be refined by a model of order and self-control.
These are trying times for the Corps. Only the best will suffice.
Interior Judd's apartment. Later, Judd is slumped on his couch, taking in the abuse administered by Sinestro. Seth is also present.
Look at this place. Dust, cracks, the stink of biological, etc.
Sinestro's like PMS nasty.
Thanks for the heads up.
How does a Green Lantern live in this hog swallow?
Look, it's not me. Guys,
Judd's staff of green elves enter. He speaks slowly.
you hear him? This place is hogwallow. Comprending moist. Oh, God. Dust.
We're not Mexican.
Right, I'm sorry.
In a fit of rage, Sinestro commences a ring zapping spree. He points his ring at the elves, eliminating them. Then at the floors, eliminating everything.
Hey, that's my shit.
No one will miss it.
Zaps the floors, turning them into green marble. Then zaps at the dank, bare walls, turning them cool white, replacing a poster of Whitesnake with a pointillist painting of Whitesnake.
Order. Order is the foundation of the Green Lantern Corps. The single objective superseding all other concerns.
Dude, they picked me for my bravery. No one said anything about cleaning my apartment.
Yes, he did. The dead red guy?
Really? Deadly?
This Wisp, he knows your identity.
Oh yeah, the dude's been a big help.
Sinestro places his ring near a frightened Seth's forehead.
That will not do, not at all. A simple memory wipe will suffice.
Judd grabs Sinestro's hand.
No! Come on, I need a friend to help deal.
I am your only friend, Judd Plato. I alone can prepare you for the life ahead of you.
He zaps Judd, giving him a clean shave and Italian suit.
Still, I have known some Green Lanterns to keep pets. I suppose I can permit it for now.
Score!
Or woot.
Enough.
He zaps Seth, giving him slicked hair and pencil-thin mustache identical to his own.
My purpose here is to teach you the virtues of seriousness, efficiency, precision, the sort of perfection that creates the perfect cosmic order. Do you understand?
Me?
Come with me.
He points his ring at Judd, transforming him into his Green Lantern outfit and pulling him up through the ceiling and into the sky. Just before taking off, Sinestro zaps Judd's cat, giving him the same slicked back hair and pencil mustache. Exterior, sky and space. Moments later, Sinestro and Judd are flying upward and into space.
What now?
I haven't time to find the proper grunts and squeals to effectively communicate to your objective, so I will display it instead.
They burst into the atmosphere of the planet Corrigar.
Let me show you what an orderly planet looks like. The product of systems I have so carefully created and meticulously maintained.
He points his ring at Judd, who suddenly dematerializes and appears trapped in Sinestro's ring.
What the hell?
It's only temporary. I want you to view the graceful people of Corrigar as I see them.
Interior, Corrigar Coliseum continuous. Inside an enormous stadium/coliseum, a technician has spotted Sinestro on a radar tracking viewer. Like other beet red complexioned Corrigans, he has a touch of panic anticipating Sinestro's arrival.
He is coming. Green Lantern is coming.
An official cues a large band of musicians on the Coliseum field holding a Corrigan version of wind instruments. Thousands are seated in the stands ready to greet Sinestro. Banners with the Green Lantern emblem abound.
All together, the Green Lantern anthem.
Band strikes up the anthem as Sinestro descends.
Fear not, my wards. Green Lantern is here to preserve order, as always.
A robed, bearded minister greets Sinestro.
Welcome home, protector, guide, and peacemaker of our harmonious world.
You hear that? Respect and gratitude.
They look freaked.
Katma-Tui, I hope I said that right. A lovely Corrigan Green Lantern trainee greets Sinestro with flowers. She appears hesitant.
Hey now.
Order. Thank you for your heartfelt words, Minister. And what is your name, darling?
Katma-Tui. Oh, great. Harmonizes, sir.
The model student of the Young Lantern Brigade. Thank you, my dear.
He takes the flowers and gives her a small signal pad.
And here is a special signal pad. Should you or your brigade ever need my help.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Don't lose it, darling. And keep it clean. Remember, Green Lantern will be watching you.
Interior, Sinestro's ring continuous. Judd's cell phone suddenly starts to ring.
Hello? Hey, man. You won't believe where I am. And it gets Verizon. What?
Interior, Judd's apartment continuous. Seth is hiding under Judd's kitchen sink. We see the giant legs of another yellow alien rushing across, inflicting damage on the place.
This is really bad here.
Interior, Corrigar's Coliseum continuous. Sinestro is milking his exit, walking and waving at the crowd.
Thank you, my citizens. How I wish I could stay and straighten every last little problem for every last one of you. But my schedule...
Suddenly, Sinestro hears a crunch under his foot and notices some broken glass. He glares at the panicked minister and other officials.
What was that?
A burst from within his ring overpowers Sinestro, abruptly pulling him upward and into space.
Oh, praise the countless gods!
Exterior space moments later. Judd has forced himself out of the ring and is pulling Sinestro with him by sheer strength of will.
What are you doing? I need to extinguish the source of this disorder before it metastasizes into chaos.
It's a piece of glass.
Without my guidance, my sector will fall apart.
Yeah, well, without me, my bud's been kidnapped by the cheese.
The who?
Come on, the cheese, the cheat.
You're an imbecile. There's no such galactic race.
I'm telling you, the ones in the book, we didn't kill them because it's not allowed. So the Guardians drove them back to the tick and sealed it with an energy cloud. Huh?
Sinestro looks at him like he's nuts.
It's the Chi-Chi. And what? You're saying they've kidnapped your friend?
Exterior Earth continuous. Judd and Sinestro have entered Earth's atmosphere. Sinestro follows Judd as he zeroes in on home.
That's what he told me.
Exterior apartment, Judd's apartment, moments later. Judd and Sinestro land outside Judd's apartment. There is a huge, perfectly circular hole that has been bored through his front wall. Inside is an empty, ransacked apartment.
Damn, Seth.
Shameful. I've made such disconcerting revelations.
Judd's cat, still with slicked hair and pencil mustache, jumps into Sinestro's arms and meows.
You said this would happen. We gotta find Seth.
Look at this precision.
Judd dials his cell phone.
Put that away. Your ring will lead us there.
I knew that.
Just give me a second.
Sinestro attempts to restore the apartment as he'd redesigned it.
Is the painting frameless?
Let's go.
Interior furniture store. Moments later, a giant yellow winged alien, larger even than the one Judd saw in the projection, about 15 feet tall, is tearing apart the furniture store. Seth is hanging by his shirt from some kitchen ceiling lamps 30 feet in the air.
Where else does Green Lantern go? I said I don't know him.
The winged alien fires a bolt that just misses Seth, putting a huge circular hole in the wall of cabinets behind him.
Tell me or die. Okay, C.J. Barrington's. It's a sports bar in the Walgreens on Franklin Street for cigarettes. He buys a lot of DVDs. It's our video. He goes to Oscar Videos for his porn, though. Slow down. What are the cross streets?
Judd and Sinestro fly in for the end of this.
But what are you telling him?
I swear, I just caved like 2 seconds ago. I was holding out.
You little whisker box. I said I was coming.
He was gonna kill me. Green Lanterns.
Just try it, slut. Go invisible.
I know the drill.
They both go invisible as the winged alien looks around, confused.
Hey, do you want to do this? Can we stable his balls to his legs? Just does he have balls?
Nonsense. I will show you how true Green Lanterns brings harmony from conflict.
Don't.
He may be a savage, but even savages are powerful, integral parts of the cosmic power structure. The Guardians insist on preserving this cosmic order.
That is so butt.
Harmony requires diplomacy. Watch and learn.
Sinestro materializes. The winged alien is momentarily confused.
Good day. It is my regretful duty to bear the news that that is to say, the Green Lantern Corps, that is to say, the Guardians of the Universe, are troubled by your renewed request to expand your power.
He looks really happy.
Shut up. Therefore, we respectfully request you reconsider your plans before the Corps is pressed into actions actions which none of us desire.
What actions? Like this?
The winged alien fires 2 yellow bolts, which Sinestro dodges. Suddenly, a giant green stapler appears from nowhere, headed toward the alien's crotch.
Put that down, Plato. I'm prepared for this idiocy like any good administrator.
Invisible Judd retreats with stapler.
Administrator of who? You doubt I don't have the power to defy you?
I doubt that you don't have the power. Listen to you. Your syntax is garbled as your scheme for domination. A disordered mind.
Monster no likey.
Chick no likey.
Thank you for correcting.
beams blinking green Virgin sign over Seth's head.
You're welcome.
The winged alien charges at Sinestro, grabbing him and readying another bolt.
Blast it. This is getting completely out of control.
Suddenly, the IKEA-like sign from the furniture store exterior crashes forward and pins the winged alien against the back wall, trapping him as he drops Sinestro. We reveal the sign was carried in by Kilowag with the aid of giant green hands conjured by his ring.
I'm busting that rat, yellow bird.
Why are you here? We can't afford this kind of mess.
Jud's ring called me. I love that damn ring.
Judd is now invisible again.
You're drunk.
Dude, he just saved our ass. Don't judge him.
Sinestro angrily conjures a green stool that forcefully lifts Judd and bounces him with the seatbelt. A green dunce cap appears on Judd's head.
Anyone can use reckless force. A chaotic mind requires control.
Kilowag tosses an entire model kitchen at the winged alien's head.
This is what he respects.
Jud's ring breaks through the belt and conjures a huge green hand and bitch slaps the dazed winged alien.
No!
The hand has now grown into a giant green sassy woman who tells off the winged alien.
Don't you be showing up here with your weak ass lightning bolt bullshit. You must be carrying some business next time, son.
Kilowag bends numerous standing lamps through the weakened alien, trapping him further.
Let's finish him off.
Judd conjure a giant green submarine sandwich and whacks the winged alien with it. Kilowag and Sinestro look at him perplexed.
Oh, sorry, I haven't eaten in like 6 hours. Mind plays tricks.
Good pose.
Kilowag punches the trapped winged alien one more time, then casts a green tube completely around him.
We will be heard from.
You see what you've done?
Sinestro.
He probably knows my name. He probably only knows my name. You're newer.
You sanctimonious creep.
Kilowag fires the green tube into space. Sinestro is thrown a bit.
I'm sure he's going to mention you next.
Let's go. We gotta wrap our brains around stopping these yellow things.
You'll do nothing of the kind.
Sinestro points his ring at Judd's, which disappears. Judd is suddenly back in civilian clothes.
Hey, what?
Until I can hash this out with the Guardians, your planet is not safe with you as Guardian. They will trace your whereabouts and destroy everything in their path, not just this jellyfish instead you insisted on endangering.
You can't just take his ring.
Sinestro fussily restores the furniture and walls with his ring as he speaks. Judd slumps, feeling some guilt.
Kilowag, toss all the furniture you please, but leave the tactical maneuvering to me. For now, this sector is under my auspices.
When do I get it back?
When the Guardians deem it appropriate, if they deem it appropriate.
Sinestro flies off.
He's gonna sell me out, isn't he?
Don't worry, rookie. I got the perfect news. You ever been to Snuggeries over on Dearborn? You got 2-for-1 shots after 7. It'll be great for you.
Okay. But you need to get off this planet.
No way.
Kilowag, dude, I love you. This planet is a bad influence.
Go to Snuggeries, I'm fine.
Buddy, it's called the Snuggery. And you're going home. You're hurting yourself.
Kilowag sighs.
Alright.
Hey. I'll miss you.
Thanks, Boozer.
Kilowag takes off into space, a bit wobbly. Judd is left with the sympathetic Seth.
Want to rinse some porn?
I'll see you around.
Oh boy. Interior Judd's apartment night. Judd is slumped on his couch. His cat jumps on. Judd musses his cat. The cat's Sinestro-like hair. Interior furniture store day. The store's walls have been repaired in glowing green. Judd glumly wheels a huge kitchen double sink into the store elevator. Other customers sigh and roll their eyes as Judd slowly fits the heavy object into the elevator. Finally, the doors close. One woman removes her gum and casually puts it in the sink. Judd sighs. Interior Council of the Guardians Day. Sinestro is appealing to the Guardians.
His impulsive instincts are destructive. And notice the Chick-Chi have been quiet since the powers were stripped.
Sinestro, never in the millennia has a Green Lantern taken it upon himself to determine another's qualifications. You are asked only to train.
Of course, Masters, but consider my own qualifications. I can display evidence of centuries.
Sinestro flashes his ring, creating a multiple projection of images of Guardians. If I said this right. In each projection, a different citizen is compulsively cleaning or adjusting his or her bath towels, sleeping with the enemy, or garden, or office furniture, or clothing. They all look a bit scared.
Oh, the happy, peaceful, and orderly citizens. The fruit of meticulous and responsible supervision. Now, observe my blueprint for the sector which includes Earth.
The multiple projections change to propose images of Earth. All humans in the projections have the face of Stone Phillips.
The modified Earthling will be a model of efficiency.
2 sectors are more than any Green Lantern should need to be permitted to maintain. Have you visited your own sector lately?
Twice a day, I send the planet a beacon to reassure them that I am with them in spirit.
We will keep watch of Judd Plato.
Very good, Masters. As will I.
Sinestro flies off. Interior dining room night. Judd, once again with his regular hair, eating dinner with his parents and brother, Dan. The mood is glum as ever.
So, you're finally eliminated.
What? Oh, yeah, Dad, I'm off the show.
What was it you gagged on? The rabbit nose?
Yeah.
Really? After all that training in college?
All right, Bonnie.
Rabbit Noses 101. Advanced Rabbit Noses in literature.
All right, Bonnie.
So I guess you had some excitement at work, Judd. What happened? You stubbed a toe on a futon?
No, Bonnie, apparently the Green Lanterns paid a visit to Judd's store the other night.
They say he fought off another yellow monster. Is that right?
Well, it was closed, but that's what they're saying.
Wonder who the guy is? You ever hear of his real identity?
That's for safety. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Dan here. All the skills he's got. Smarts, athletics. Come on, Mom. We got all the good genes we had.
Bonnie, honestly, Dan's a fine boy, but the odds of him being...
I'm the Green Lantern.
Good one.
I'm the Green Lantern.
Oh, all right, Judd, that's enough.
But I'm the Green Lantern, I am.
Really? So the Green Lantern can swallow gopher hemorrhoids? Oh, wow.
Green Lantern, I'm the Green Lantern. I'm a lantern that's green. I save things.
Judd's family looks at him like he's lost it. They're right. Interior Council of the Guardians moments later. The Guardians watch a monitor displaying Judd running outside being chased by his parents.
I'm green. In the sky. Watch me fly.
The Guardians share a concerned look as Judd runs out of the house. Exterior Judd's parents' townhouse moments later. The Plato Pharmacy is closed. Judd is running across the 2-lane street shouting. His family follows him.
Get back here, Judd.
They took my ring, but they can't take away my greeniness.
Hey, you're the vomiting guy on TV.
No, I don't vomit. That's the point.
Judd, take it easy.
You're gonna wake the McLaughlins.
Exterior Earth's atmosphere continuous. Sinestro materializes on Earth's horizon and surveys the planet from above with superpowered green binoculars.
What a mess.
Cut to POV of Sinestro's binoculars continuous. A sequence of shots intercutting with Sinestro turning toward different sections of Earth. Toxic waste dumped in Russia, riots and violence in Africa, chain-smoking Japanese people in crowded Tokyo, Flav in his house.
The Guardians will thank me.
Sinestro conjures up a huge green microphone and an unending fleet of green amplifiers that he sends out to surround Earth.
Attention, lowly members of Earth!
Exterior city downtown continuous. Exterior farmland continuous. Exterior South American beachfront continuous. In these successive shots, we see people emerging from their homes, cars, restaurants, etc., looking up to hear the mysterious speaker.
Your planet is in great danger of being conquered by a savage species. I, the Green Lantern, can protect you, but you must follow my orders exclusively.
Exterior battlefield continuous. In a war-torn Middle Eastern country, the brave soldier we saw carrying his fallen buddy is still fighting guerrillas. He shouts at the voice and continues fighting.
Go to
Go to
hell.
hell!
Exterior peak continuous. The legless climber we saw at the beginning is making his way up a different steep mountain that looks like it's made out of ice. He shouts at the voice in the sky and continues pulling himself up by his arms.
Screw you!
Exterior African village continuous. The elderly, brave missionary woman we saw earlier is delivering an African woman's baby while fighting off a wildebeest. She shouts at the sky and continues.
Eat me!
Exterior Judd's parents' street continuous. Judd is freaking out.
What's he doing?
You heard of Green Lantern. Who's he? The box boy who might be dumb, might don't know.
Honey.
Well, he never brings anyone home.
I am in charge. All you people ready to take my instructions?
Judd's cell phone rings. It's Seth, of course, in his apartment, intercut with 2 locations.
What?
What? Aren't you gonna do something?
Dude, he's taking over. Let's get a pizza.
Judd, that's your ring.
What's your point?
It's all about your will. You can get it back. You trust that guy to protect Earth?
What's Earth ever done for me?
What? Air. Water. So you can live.
What else?
Exterior sky continuous. The Sinestro cranks the volume and gets closer to Earth. He is now clearly visible over Judd's city.
Perhaps you can hear me now?
Exterior city street continuous. People are grabbing their ears, some rushing inside. Oh, thank goodness. Interior Flava Flav's bedroom continuous. Flava Flav in bed notices the sound.
Damn.
He notices his window as a very tall woman holds her ears. He closes his window. Exterior Judd's parents' street. Moments later, Judd and his family are holding their ears as Sinestro rants and Judd talks with Seth on the phone.
Blending as a whole will be essential. You will wear like-colored clothing from the store known as Nordstrom, and it will groom with neatness and precision.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
You can stop him. Come on, Judd. You know you want to. You don't want that mustache again.
As Sinestro gets louder, Judd's mom screams in agony.
Stop!
Dan and George try to comfort Bonnie, but they are suffering as well. Judd is flushed with anxiety, anger, and pain, but he's also paralyzed. He hears the shatter of glass. Exterior pharmacy continuous. Some of the neighbors have busted into the pharmacy and are taking drugs and other stuff. Judd and his family run into the store.
Hey, cut it out.
It's a McLaughlin's. Ted, what gives?
Ted McLaughlin, the McLaughlin dad, momentarily stops as his burly sons Ted Jr. and Chris grab stuff. His wife Jane and littlest son Patrick are also taking things.
Sorry, George, but you know how these Armageddon things go. Every man for himself.
Well, sure, but now the whole neighborhood's gonna be here.
Judd, give me that phone. I'll call the cops, Dad.
Chris McLaughlin grabs the phone from Judd.
Not tonight, pal.
George grabs for the phone, and Chris knocks him to the floor. Bonnie and Dan are horrified. Judd is inflamed.
George! Sorry, Mr. Plato, but you heard me. Where are the earplugs? That guy's outside's loud.
Judd suddenly dives headfirst to tackle Chris, knocking down all his stolen loot.
Asshole! Judd, you can't.
Chris and Ted Jr. start pounding Judd. He is no match for them physically, but his rage keeps the fight going. From the ground, he knocks Ted's stuff over and bites the tendons in back of his knee. Ted screams.
Ernie.
Dan has run to the office phone and is having no luck dialing 911. Ted Jr. tackles Judd, and Chris and Ted Sr. start to kick him in the face.
Ted!
Just till he quits, George.
Judd curls up, bloodied, and the boys return to business. Ted spits on him, and then joins his sons.
Let me clean that, son.
George starts to apply rubbing alcohol to Judd's wound. Suddenly, Judd grabs the bottle from him and stands up.
Judd?
Without hesitating, Judd takes off his shirt, pours the alcohol over it, and pulls out a lighter and torches the shirt, Primo screaming and tossing it to the McLaughlins.
Judd, no!
Holy shit!
Ted McLaughlin Jr. swats the burning shirt away and stomps on it. Judd grabs a bottle of Preparation H and breaks it against the counter, chasing Ted Sr. and Jane. Chris steps in front of Judd and kicks him to the ground. Judd takes the kicks and plays beaten. As Chris relaxes, Judd grabs a bottle of Ipecac and opens it. He gets up, swigs it down, and immediately pukes Chris.
You sick fuck!
Seriously. As Chris recoils in disgust, Judd takes another swig and runs straight at Ted Jr. and little Patrick, puking on them. They scream at Ted Sr., grabs Patrick, and they all run away.
Well, that was very brave.
Seriously, out of nowhere, Judd feels a vibration on his right hand. Judd's hand, continuous. The ring dissolves back onto Judd's hand. Interior Plato Pharmacy, continuous. Judd turns back into the store. Judd, newly empowered, puts the store back in order with his ring. As he does, Judd's face cleans up, and the Green Lantern costume returns on Judd's body.
I don't believe it. Judd?
Judd conjures green earplugs that appear on Bonnie, George, and Dan's ears.
I'll be back soon, Ma. I have to stop that loud guy.
He takes off into the sky. Bonnie looks up, stunned.
I hope they're paying him.
Exterior sky, moments later. Sinestro is reciting at the microphone.
Dangerous times call for necessary restrictions. I am but one man, but I will do my very best to keep track of all of your interpersonal communications. I give you my word.
Suddenly, he is grabbed from behind by a giant green hawk. The source of the beam is Judd's ring.
Oh, Plato, what are you doing?
You're out of control, Cinzy.
Plato, how far? Your will far exceeds your intellect. I'm restoring control.
Look, man, maybe I can't handle this either. I'll give you that. But you're like 20 Nixons. I'm calling in the other Green Lanterns.
What?
Sinestro fights through the hawk and makes it bust apart. blowing Judd backwards. Sinestro fires a series of bullwhips that whack Judd repeatedly.
Send them back. We don't need more disordered minds with chaotic methods.
Judd is dazed, but angry. He rears his ring back to charge at Sinestro.
I'm not chaotic, jerk.
Whatever you do, don't think of Elmo, Tinnywink, and Barbara Walters.
What?
Judd points his ring and fires a green Elmo humping Barbara Walters' chest at Sinestro. What?
Damn it.
Let the weak minds step aside.
A giant shoe kicks Judd.
I'm not weak.
Judd conjures a huge frying pan that slams Sinestro's head.
Enough, you're not even a Green Lantern.
This is my ring.
Do you really believe that? That the noble Abin Sur's ring could choose you in its own accord?
What are you babbling?
I've had my eye on this planet for years. The varied life forms, the vegetation, the easily molded masses of simpletons.
What the fuck, Sinestro?
When Abin's ring contacted me for help, that was the opening. I canceled his signal. Then, when his ring sought a successor, it was simply a matter of will to direct it to miss a courageous test pilot and choose an impetuous, weak-minded fool. That's right, Judzy, you were a mistake.
The comment paralyzes Judd, and Sinestro charges at him and headlocks him. He's seemingly about to snap the dazed Judd's neck.
I should bring you before the Guardians for this insubordination, but even they have lost their sight of what they need out of order. Look at how they made me waste time on you.
I want it.
I must end this chaos myself.
Just in time, Judd summons his will and fires his ring straight in Sinestro's face. The blast shoots Sinestro backward.
I let my guard down. The chaos is in me.
Judd conjures a giant green savage Sinestro with mussed hair and torn outfit.
Sick him.
The savage Sinestro kicks Sinestro in the face, then gleefully musses Sinestro's hair.
No, the chaos is everywhere.
The savage Sinestro rips Sinestro's uniform, then picks his teeth and flings it at Sinestro. Sinestro flees.
I must escape this now.
Green Lanterns Kilowag, Tomar-Re, Medphyll, Zax, and Salakk have flown in.
What do you need, Poos?
He's history. Just told him. Just hold
You
him.
got it.
Exterior form moments later. Sinestro is flying away, but unfocused and disoriented. He fires green rays behind him to fend off the others. Kilowag spots him heading toward a silo ahead. He fires a ray at the silo and it bursts a hole, spilling out yellow grain that spills over Sinestro.
No, leave me with my power, my lanternhood. Why?
Dozens of yellow baby chicks approach the grain. Sinestro is weakened further.
Hell of a way to go.
Exterior sky continuous. Judd is hovering in the sky with the other Green Lanterns.
You made a difference today, Judd.
Hundreds of people below are cheering Judd. Judd looks down, a bit stunned.
Excuse me a moment.
He starts to leave, but his cell phone rings and he picks it up.
What did I tell you?
Thanks. Look, I can't talk right now.
Oh, Mr. Save the Planet's too big to talk.
Sorry.
Judd speeds off the horizon too fast for anyone to follow. Exterior, Judd's parents' street. Moments later, Judd lands at the parents' house. Interior, Judd's parents' house. Moments later, Judd enters and is immediately hugged by his mom.
Darling, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's all right, Ma. We all we're not perfect.
They continue to hug.
I knew you had it in you, Judd.
Good for you, son.
Another second here.
Judd doesn't let go of his mom. She hugs him back. Aww.
We're so proud. I should have given you more credit. My son's the Green Lantern.
Okay.
Judd looks at them all sadly. He points his glowing ring at their foreheads to wipe their memory.
What are you doing, Judd?
I have to, Mom.
Interior Council of the Guardians continuous. The Guardians are rapt watching this selfless act. Exterior street continuous. The green glow around their foreheads disappears. They have forgotten the identity of the Green Lantern standing before them.
Until next time.
He takes off, soaring into the sky.
That was who? Green Lantern, Mom. Come on, you just saved the planet. He's no you.
Exterior downtown night. Judd is walking in the downtown nightlife area with all the other Green Lanterns. They are being cheered and high-fived everywhere they go. Seth is walking with them as well.
Is this amazing, Mama?
Yeah, I am definitely getting laid from this.
Oh, you and me both. Seth and Judd share a mystified look.
We're hitting Peter McGee's, fellas. He got 62 different vodkas.
We're getting nothing of the sort. There's trouble from Sinestro's sector.
Get out of town. He's locked up in Oa.
It's the Chijiki. They're attacking his planet.
Damn, cock blockers.
Exterior Corrigar Coliseum. Continuous. As before, thousands are seated in the stands ready to greet Sinestro. The technician eyes what he believes to be Sinestro on a radar tracking like viewer.
He is back! Green Lantern is coming!
The band strikes up the anthem, only to stop suddenly as Legion descends on the planet.
Where is he? Where is your obnoxious Green Lantern?
All are puzzled, but oddly not terrified.
I said, where is Sinestro? We don't know. He hasn't been here for several days.
Legion angrily tears away a row of Sinestro banners, knocking them to the ground.
We will destroy him.
The crowd is stunned. Suddenly, a few people start to cheer. Then more cheer.
Ah,
Katma-Tui runs to the center of the field.
Death to Green Lantern tyranny!
She tears a banner down herself as the crowd cheers.
who are you?
Almost for effect, Legion angrily knocks over a column, destroying a section of the stands. The people in the crowd run into the field cheering the destruction, chanting, "Death to tyranny! Death to Sinestro!" etc. Now everyone is tearing apart the Coliseum, reveling in its destruction. Some are musing each other's hair.
Okay, this is just weird.
Your revenge is our liberation.
But whatever. We just think he's a pompous ass.
Legion bursts out of the Coliseum, trampling property.
Where are you going? We are tracing a myriad of Green Lantern presences on Earth. It must be destroyed. We will not be denied Sinestro's death.
Take me, so I may witness it.
Legion grabs Katma-Tui in one hand and soars into the sky.
We will not require your planet, only a small portion.
Legion flies headfirst into the planet, transforming itself into an enormous green-yellow spinning mass, digging deep into the core of the planet. Katma-Tui screams as she is absorbed into the mass. As it spins, it acquires more mass, taking on the form of a giant asteroid, finally recreating itself in a yellow as it takes off from Corrigar.
No one can stop us on Earth, and just to be certain, we will divert their focus.
Oh my god. The asteroid's exterior assumes the form and shape of the beloved Pikachu. Exterior, Earth's atmosphere. Moments later, the Green Lanterns are heading toward Corrigar.
Can we do this in time?
I don't know. The bars close at 1.
We're talking about saving the planet. Focus, Kilowag.
Tomar-Re notices a signal from his ring.
Oh dear.
Now what?
We're too late for Corrigar. Legion has left.
Wait, isn't that good?
They have formed an asteroid and are headed towards Earth. They sensed our presence here.
Shouldn't have called you guys.
Booze, we can stop that sucker.
A Legion asteroid made of yellow? The asteroid suddenly shoots past them.
Hey, Pikachu!
Dear Lord, that was it.
Can only pray it misses its target somehow.
Wait, I got the move.
He flies off toward Earth.
Judd, you can't stop it. What are you doing?
No time. This was my mess up, but I'm gonna fix it. Will it, baby? Make it happen. You can do it.
TV news report moments later. With a special report banner under him, a cheerful news reporter stands downtown. Well, it's been an incredible night with Green Lanterns fighting over Earth. And now, even more exciting news. As reports out of NASA are that Pikachu is headed toward Earth and could be arriving within minutes. Parents and the children have come out in droves hoping for a Japanese TV news report same. A Japanese TV reporter says basically the same thing, only with tons of Japanese parents and kids cheering behind him. Exterior Earth's atmosphere moments later. We see the yellow asteroid head toward Earth. Judge shoots past it and flies toward the planet from 90 degrees west.
Concentrate. Will it? Green Lantern, you're the Green Lantern.
Just before the asteroid hits Earth, Judd pushes the entire planet out of the way. The other lanterns watch horrified.
Judd, no!
What? What?
Exterior... Exterior Earth continuous. A sequence of shots of natural disasters taking place as a result of Earth being moved. Earthquakes, tidal waves, fires, volcanoes, etc. Way to go, Judd. Exterior Earth's atmosphere moments later. The Green Lanterns survey the damage.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Didn't you ever take physics?
Who remembers that stuff?
There's nothing we can do.
There has to be. Hey, could we reverse time?
Idiot. We're not Superman.
Right. Right.
What now?
Judd conjures a green Superman again with this ring.
Hi, Judd.
Wow. You know my name.
Well, I'm Superman.
Right. Come with me.
Exterior Earth, moments later, Judd signals Superman.
Okay, just like in 1.
Superman starts circling the Earth just like in 1. Faster and faster until the Earth is back on its axis and the asteroid is moving backward further from the Earth.
Okay, a little bit more. A little more. I need some lead time.
Judd is getting into the path of where the asteroid hit Earth the first time.
Judd, no, you can't stop it.
Keep going. He's my Superman.
Superman reverses time a bit more.
Okay. Good.
Judd, please.
Judd concentrates his ass off as the Pikachu asteroid heads straight for him. He points his ring at himself and bathes in green light as the other lanterns point green beams at him as well.
Our Father, who art in heaven. I don't know that one. Shit. Just will it? Will. Come on.
As the asteroid heads closer, suddenly to everyone's shock, Judd flies full speed straight at it. Explosion as the yellow mass slams into Judd. Yellow everywhere. Dissipating, vanishing. Judd's still alive. Asteroid dissipating further.
Wow.
remaining asteroid flying off. Only one piece remaining floats opposite Judd. Katma-Tui.
Whoa. You're welcome.
Closing credits. Within credits, we witness highlights from the trial of Sinestro. Interior Council of the Guardians Day. The Guardians. This is really the end. Guardians preside over the trial of Sinestro, who stands beneath their raised dice. Watching in the stands are various Green Lanterns from all over the galaxy. In another, Tomar-Re is questioning Katma-Tui, who stands on a pedestal in the center.
And would your people say Sinestro served as a protector?
He was a protector under his terms. He monitored every aspect of our lives. He told us there was evil in our midst, but nothing else. We couldn't know if they were just threatening his own power.
You joined his youth corps, but he altered your perception of the Green Lantern Corps.
I believed in the Green Lantern. I still do in the abstract. But where does the demand for our orders stop? The Guardians demanded as well.
Listen, Masters, listen to the impudence.
You will learn, Katma-Tui, that the Guardians require a degree of difference for the proper functioning of the corps.
May I say something?
Judd Plato.
You contend that Sinestro's obsession with order has gotten out of hand, and I don't refute that. But may I suggest, at this compulsion is not limited to Sinestro. Guardian Masters, look in the mirror. Listen to yourselves speak. The responsibilities of the Corps transcend mortal bounds. Knowledge is the sum of all reason. I am a computer. I am the future. Why do we have to be from the future all the time? The Guardians are empowered with the It wears, man. That's why the Coneheads movie bombed. That's not true. It's only cool for a few minutes. That's not true. That is not true.
Your argument is of no relevance to this trial.
He's of no relevance. See, that's what I mean by orderly. You guys are as tight ass as Sinestro. It is our duty, for we are sworn to serve. Why not it's our duty? We're sworn. Ever hear of a contraction? It saves time.
You are confusing proper diction with inflexible bit.
See, you're doing it again. Just say your. Just try it.
I do not see the purpose of continuing
I
this.
I don't see the purpose. See.
There is no comparison between speaking as one has been taught with the abuses of power Sinestro has exercised. I have heard your argument and wish to move on. The Guardians must determine Sinestro's. Shut the fuck up!
Bravo, guys. Judd is stunned into silence, just like me.
We are ready to reach our decision.
The Guardians all close their eyes and sit in silence. Judd is confused.
Somebody wake him up.
Kilowag grabs Judd and covers his mouth. The Guardians meditate a few moments longer, then they awaken.
Green Lantern of Sector 1417.
Known as Sinestro.
Is guilty of misuse of his Guardian-granted power.
For this, he shall be banished beyond the reach of the Owen power to the antimatter universe of Quad.
Chaos! It's all infected, all of you! If that's what an ungrateful cosmos was, then I will bring you chaos. I will find my way back. Remember what you have done.
Sinestro vanishes in a green vortex.
Remember!
Okie dokie.
Sinestro is gone.
Okie dokes.
Sector 1417 now requires a new Green Lantern.
Masters, might I suggest that Katma-Tui be a lantern of knowledge, compassion, and courage?
Me? But I couldn't.
He's so fishing right now.
He's right. Just say yes.
Just
Don't.
say yes. Yeah.
Dude Plato, your basic training is complete. You are declared Green Lantern of Sector 2814.
Oh yeah.
Judd looks to Katma-Tui to see if she's impressed.
Provided we can be assured that your use of the ring will be entirely responsible and unselfish.
Yes, I swear. I'll never abuse the ring for myself. Swear.
Interior Seth's apartment night. Seth had just had sex with a green female elf housekeeper. What? Housekeeper on his couch.
Oh man. What's your name again?
That's up to you.
Okay. Beyonce.
Interior Can restaurant. Night. Judd and Kilowag are taking out Katma-Tui at the hottest restaurant in Oa. Kilowag proposes a toast with a bucket-sized.
Tomorrow you're basic.
What's good here? Whoops.
Suddenly, Judd's phone rings.
Whoops. Hello?
Interior. Corrine's apartment continuous. Corrine is watching a display of Judd's heroics on TV.
Green, I miss you.
Interior Owen restaurant continuous.
Hey, how you doing?
The waiter brings a platter of coyote heads. Katma-Tui grabs one and wolfs it down. Judd is awestruck.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He hangs up the cell phone, fixated on Katma-Tui. The end.
All right, that is our reading for tonight. We'll see y'all at the next one.